John stared at the advertisement on the metro wall. A smiling couple held keys to their new apartment, the promise of a future written in their bright eyes. It seemed like a cruel joke. That promise had been out of reach for John and countless others for a long time now. The city's skyline, once a symbol of opportunity and progress, now loomed large and unyielding, like a fortress for the elites. John could see them, the puppet masters, from his tiny rented apartment's window, skyscrapers with luxury penthouses, where the city's economic architects resided, cast long shadows over the streets, ensuring ordinary people like him were reminded of their place, both literally and metaphorically. He once attended a seminar on real estate, thinking perhaps he could find a path to home ownership. But the prices, bloated by speculators and wealthy investors, had made owning even a tiny apartment an impossible dream. The speaker at the seminar, a slick-haired man with a shark's grin, said it plainly. Real estate is the game of kings now. If you're not in the elite, perhaps consider other dreams. But it wasn't just about owning a home. It was the whole system. John felt trapped in a web, spun by those in power, designed to keep people like him just surviving, never thriving. Resources seemed to flow endlessly towards wars, often caused by misunderstandings, driven by blind pride and manipulated religious sentiments. He often wondered, if people just sat down and truly talked, could they avoid these conflicts? But of course, wars were lucrative for some, while regular people suffered. Media channels broadcasted fervent debates, perpetuating divisions. Distractions, John thought, ways to keep people occupied so they wouldn't question the real problems. One day, as he walked past the same ad in the metro, an idea formed. If conversation could be a solution, why not start there? With a simple wooden board and some chalk, John stationed himself at a busy intersection. "Share your dreams," read the board. Passers-by began to scribble. "A home for my family, college for my daughter, peace and understanding." The board, over time, became a monument of collective aspirations, a silent protest against the manipulations of the elite. People from different backgrounds, religions and beliefs stopped to read, to share, to discuss. They found more in common with each other than differences. One day, a photo of John with his board went viral. It was a stark contrast. One man with a board full of dreams against the imposing city skyline. Soon, similar boards appeared in other cities, then in other countries. The elites could no longer ignore the growing wave of frustration and unity among the masses. Conversations began to change. Economists, policymakers, and the elite had to consider the common man's aspirations more closely. Though John never did own that apartment, he started something far more valuable. A dialogue. The world he left behind was better, not because he toppled skyscrapers or reversed economic tides, but because he reminded people of the power of understanding, of dreaming and of unity. And as for that advertisement on the metro wall, it now read, "A home for everyone."